surprising upset victory last month. I wasn't on anyone's agenda. But it really is an incredible honor to have been selected and chosen as the 62nd Governor of the state of Maryland. I want you to know that I am truly humbled and very grateful for the opportunity to serve the people of Maryland. And I also thank you for the opportunity to be here with you tonight and to introduce to you this year's Economic Alliance of Greater Baltimore's keynote speaker, the one you really came to hear, Buck Showalter. Now, when my daughter Jamie, who's sitting down up front here with me, she's an avid O's fan and a former Baltimore community outreach. And she then said, actually, Dad, whether you realize it or not, the two of you have some things in common. She said, the two of you are the same age. In fact, Buck and I were born just 2 days apart. She went on to say that he's about the same height as I am. We both have very distinguished gray hair. And she said, as you all know, I had a pretty big win in November. Buck had a big win in November, too, when he won his 3rd American League Manager of the Year award. Both of us were hired as turnaround experts. Shall we say, clean up a less than ideal situation. And when Buck was hired as the general manager of the Orioles, the O's unfortunately had the worst record of any team in the major leagues. When I was elected by the voters of Maryland, it was to turn around a state that has had 0 economic growth and whose economy ranks 49th out of 50 states. In 2010, Buck inherited a 32-73 record, but he did something truly phenomenal. With just 57 games left to play in the regular season, he led the Orioles to victory in 34 of those remaining games. And under Buck's leadership, how about that? Under Buck's leadership, the Orioles improved their record in 2011. In 2012, they finished 2nd in the American League East with a record of 93-69, making it to the AL wildcard game. The team had another winning season in 2013, and then just this past year, the Orioles ended the regular season in 1st place in the most difficult division in baseball, the AL East. The team advanced to the American League Championship Series for the first time in 17 years. That's truly incredible, especially when you think they did all of this in 4 years. If we could have a way to, according to the Sun, Buck's response was this. He said, you miss the exhilarating feeling of competing for a common cause with a group of men and women. You miss that team where you put yourself out there every night for a common cause. Buck, I felt exactly the same way. And that's why I ran for governor. For the same exact reason. Try to work toward a common cause to change Maryland for the better. Like Buck did with the O's, I want to work as hard as I possibly can to make Maryland a state that we can all be proud of again. Buck was able to turn his team around in just 4 short years, and my plan is to accomplish that same kind of success for our great state. Buck is living proof that with hard work, determination, putting together a great team, and having the support of the people of Maryland, you can turn around a tough situation and accomplish positive things. Buck is a great role model for me as I prepare to begin this challenge of putting Maryland on a new path and changing Maryland for the better. So thank you again very much for inviting me tonight. And now it is truly my honor and my privilege to introduce you to this year's keynote speaker, the 2014 American League Manager of the Year, Mr. Buck Showalter.